If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. Make sure you stick around because you're going to want to hear this. This is absolutely unbelievable. This is just more confirmation of the things that I'm talking about on this channel that are coming to light, these things that are coming out of the darkness, this attack on children, this demonizing, this making Lucifer into this pop culture, oh, he's great, he's the good guy, making God into the villain. I mean, it's unbelievable how inverted this world is. A friend of mine and a subscriber to my website at callforanuprising.com sent me this, and I have to share it with everybody. Get a load of what they're selling at Walmart, Target, Barnes & Nobles, on Amazon, and pretty much anywhere you can buy books. It is called A Children's Book of Demons. I kid you not. A book. Now you might say, oh, what is this, like some type of kid's book and they joke around about the devil? No. Wait till I show you what's on the inside. What they are conditioning children with. And of course, you see they put that little stupid hat on to make it look like it's a loosey-goosey type of thing, and it's not really a big deal. It's all fun and games. Lucifer's got his tongue out, right? The demon on the cover with the horns. I mean, this is being targeted towards kids. So you ready to take a look on the inside? Oh, let's start with this freak. Hey, everybody, it's Corydon, huh? Looks like he's got a banana in his hand and a horn in the other, like making light of this. But guess who this guy Corydon is a representation of? He's also known as Abizu in Hebrew, Kronos in Greek, and Moloch to the Canaanites. And this is what they're teaching to children. It teaches them how to invoke demons by invocations. Then they show artwork and it's funny and goofy. And they show all these other demons inside of this book, such as, this thing, Toluncha, whatever it is, puking out of its mouth with his arms upside down. Hey kids, sure, open up. And what parents will do is they'll see this and they'll think it's a big joke. Because the way that it's written, this one talk about candy canes and scary toys but then look when you turn the page, what you get. You get a sigil chart. So let's teach all the kids out there about satanic sigil. I mean, you can't make this up, can you? Can you? Now, you could talk to anybody who's a witch, a Satanist, like a real one, not these ones who just get a certificate mailed to them from, the Satanic Temple, and they think that they're Satanists, but they're like, oh, we're really just pro-LGBT and all that stuff. These are things that are taught in the occult. Remember when I covered, McMartin, right? And when they went up to the area that they believed that the children were being flown up to, and the house conveniently was burnt to the ground when the trial started. And what did they find all over the place? They found sigils like this drawn all over the place, invoking these demons. And this author, Aaron Layton, if he tried to write this book 100 years ago, you think Aaron would be around to talk about it? And look what he writes on the side. Don't want to take out the trash tonight? Maybe you're swimming in homework. Perhaps that big bully is being a real drag. Well, grab your colored pencils and sigil drawing skills and dial up some demons. Be careful. Even if these spirits are more silly than scary, they are still demons. Ha ha ha. I wish I could say how I really feel about this guy. And it says, Aaron Layton is an award-winning illustrator and art director, as well as a fan of all things occult. Cool. And of course, do you know how hard it is for people to get books published and then put in Walmart and Target and places like that, Barnes and Nobles? You know what I mean? Look at how many of you follow my channel, right? Before the censorship, let's say I get 50,000 to 100,000 views a video. You think maybe if I wanted to publish a book, I could get it published based on the following that I have. But I guarantee you I would never be able to get a book published, let alone get it into one of these stores. But don't worry about it. Some guy writes a book about for kids on how to invoke demons, even has the get your colored pencils and practice drawing the sigils and dial up the demons, folks. And Barnes & Nobles is like, absolutely, let's get it in the store. Walmart, absolutely. I wonder why that is, because we know the people who own these places. We know what the overall agenda is. It's to indoctrinate the youth with the occult. And everybody thinks it's a huge joke. We see Disney doing it every day. Witchcraft, magic, spells, Maleficent, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast. There's magic involved in everything. Snow White, Cinderella. That's not targeted towards adults, is it? But sadly, we do live in a society where there are 40-year-olds who want to watch Cinderella. But that's another story for another day. The children are the target. All of these TV shows, all of these musicians, they are indoctrinating our society with the occult. They are making it look cool. You got Billie Eilish, Lonely Lucifer, and Ariana Grande. They're all wearing the fallen angel wings, the black wings, right? And who do they make out to be the bigots? We always hear, whenever we hear about Christianity and Jesus in the news, what do we hear about? We hear about, the West Baptist Church or whatever out there protesting and spitting on people and being bigots. They have inverted everything, and now they're literally teaching our children how to draw sigils. And I mean, how old do you think that this book, who's the demographic, the target demographic? Clearly very young children, because they're putting in colored pencils, and it's almost like a coloring book. And then look at the illustrations where they go all hokey dokey, right? Ha ha ha! Isn't that funny? It's the Baphomet with the little hat on and a banana in his hand and a horn in the other. And then you read it, it's like, oh, these demons aren't this big bad thing that everyone makes them out to be. They can be scary, but they could be your friend. Yes, let's hang out with the, what was that thing's name? I don't even remember now. Let's hang out with these freaks. The Corydon. Yes, let's invoke him. He could be a really good guy, right? I mean, it's hard to read the words, but I'm going to try to. Because it's very blurry. Right, this one says he's a funny demon. They have his sigil at the bottom, and it says his sigil should be, and it tells you the specifications of how to draw the sigil, and it says, probably you will be giggling. Can you make this stuff up? This is criminal, is really what it is. It's criminal. Teaching kids to draw satanic sigils. Now, the Satanists will come out and they'll be like, we don't know what that is. We're atheists. We're just making sure that women can get abortions because we're pro-choice. That's what they pretend, right? Behind closed doors, they got these things tattooed on their ass, all right? Excuse my French, but I'm a little pissed off. I don't really have an idea of what to even do about this, because this is just breaking news to me that this is in stores, that this is in Walmart. And to say what I think we really should do, I can't here on YouTube. You know why I can't? Because it gives them a free pass to shut my channel down and say that I'm bullying somebody or I'm trying to incite violence or anything like that. This is an absolute disgrace. You can't tell me we're not living in the end times. That doesn't mean today or tomorrow. It could be any time. We don't know the day or the hour. But the end time period. This is being taught to children. This is being sold in the biggest stores in America. Walmart is arguably the number one store in America that people go to. Target, probably number two. Sure, they sell nothing but crap. But for $9.99, what if your kid sees the cover? Some mom has no clue about this stuff, and she's like, it looks like it might be fun. It's a coloring book. You can draw along. They don't know what sigils are. They don't know any of this stuff. And then they go, that stuff's not real anyway, because they've been told it's not real. They're like, yeah, sure, I'll get it for my 5-year-old. Next thing you know, your 5-year-old turns into Pazuzu. Can't believe I'm alive to see this stuff going on. And I don't blame those of you who always write on my wall, like, I never want to have kids. I never want to have kids. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news here every day, but unfortunately I have to be because someone's got to. I know there's all the Christian channels out there, and I don't really classify myself as anything. I'm just myself and talking about these things that I want to show everybody to help wake them up. But I know there's the Christian channels. Oh, everything's wonderful, and look, I've got a garden, and look at me. We're all gathered together doing things and having cupcakes outside our church, and what? Because they want to turn a blind eye to this. They're caring about what's going on in their lives and in their world. Still into social status, not caring about what about the kids whose parents are completely clueless to this stuff and they're giving them books like this. What do you think? The kid turns out good? I doubt it. He's summoning Pazuzu and summoning the thing from the poltergeist, whatever these freak demons are. Hey, what's your son doing the other way? He's just drawing sigils on the wall. Oh, how cute. Let me get him some more markers. This world has gone to hell. That's where it's gone. We're in hell. This is a living hell, looking at this stuff, seeing this happening to children. I don't know what else to say. Warn people about this. Share this video. Even people who aren't Christians should not be approving of this. But unfortunately, everybody thinks that this is a big joke, that there's no such thing as demons and there's no such thing as witchcraft, even though there's the article after article from these mainstream media outlets that these idiots think is real news. They'll tell you that, there's more and more witches, but they think it just means that they like to go pee on trees and eat leaves all day. Oh, but they're just pagan. They love nature. Please give me a break. Boy, share this information. This is the kind of stuff we got to stop from happening in this world. For the children out there, pray for the kids that their parents aren't dumb enough to put this in their hands. Thank you for listening to today's show. God bless all of you and your families.